racing season has finally started. So here at PowerDrift, we thought this was the perfect opportunity for us to answer the one question which our fans have been raising time and over again. And that is how they can be a part of this Indian motorsport scenario. How can they participate in races? What's the best way to go about it? So on and so forth. One particular school has caught our attention, and that's why I'm here in Coimbatore at the Kari Motor Speedway to attend the Apex Racing Academy, which we believe is the perfect stepping stone for all you guys who are interested to pursue a career in racing.
Back in the day, there was no formal training. When I started, there was nothing, dude. It was just, you go out there and that's a track and you do whatever you have to do. There was nobody who knew what was going on.
The idea we had for Apex Racing was honing in young talent and bringing them in and giving them an opportunity to actually race, specifically people who wanted to get into racing.
Now, we have to give a platform for these riders to showcase the skill that they have learned here.
Since we've oriented this more towards racing, we've had to compress a lot of the drills into level 1 and level 2 that a normal rider would go through in 1 to 4 or 1 to 3 in other schools. Level 1 is more around unlearning of all of the typical mistakes a rider makes on the street, getting them to get rid of that before they can actually get into the drills.
So there we have it. That was the level 1, and this was really interesting because this is something which I've not experienced in other racing schools, because we actually walked down the entire course of the racetrack, and to just get a feel of what the racetrack looks like, look at the different cambers and how it might affect the riding. It's been a really hot, grueling day, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it because it's given me the opportunity to really understand the track. Throttle control was the most important thing that Apex Racing Academy wanted me to learn today, and I think I did a pretty good job because of all the drills that they have in place, which require just use of one gear and no brakes. That gave me enough time to really understand the track and not really rush in. We also touched on a few other concepts like apex, entry point, exit, but we'll have more of that tomorrow in level 2, and also a lot more of another important aspect of biking, which is vision.
When you're coming from the road, most road riders generally tend to turn very early into a corner.
Yep.
And to break that thought process out of the rider and just start to believe that the bike can actually go in quite deep and then turn.
Yep.
And that gives them a much more secure line through the track. So that's what we do in level 2.
So we have started level 2, and we have already gone through 2 very important drills, which is quick turn and reference points, and that have helped me a fair bit to understand the track even better and to be more consistent. My apexes and my entry points today, they are a lot better. And now we are doing a very important drill, which is the braking drill, something which I've never done before in any of the other schools. And the entire point of this drill is to help the riders understand brakes, the feel of the brake, the feedback, and also help them stop better without crashing. Welcome guys, welcome to day 3. This is when things start to get interesting, especially for me as a racer, because today we're going to be learning the racecraft.
Level 3 then is much more concentrated on racing.
how to have good launches,
and how to tuck into the bike,
the legal way of passing,
what are race strategies,
and of course body positioning.
what kind of bike setup, how do you talk to a tuner?
They want to teach us how to nail C1, corner 1 on lap 1 when you're sharing the same piece of tarmac with 15 other guys. But I have to admit that I'm leaving here impressed because I was really pleased with the syllabus or the material that these guys have in terms of theory. The theory is pretty strong. If you look at the value and how safe it's going to make you on the streets, it's definitely worthwhile. One thing that all you guys should consider, especially those who are considering racing, and also those of you who want to become a better rider. There's racecraft, there's the start launch, pretty much everything that you can ask for.